Hey, DC Lion. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. How are you all doing tonight? Okay, here we go. Let me make this bigger. There we go.
Right.
Welcome to the Goddess Lounge.
Welcome to the Goddess Lounge 2020 612 edition.
612.
Friday.
Freestyle Friday. Yep. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Yep. So if one connection is bad, just hop on over to the other page, okay?
Yep. And on Instagram, we're on Lovely Goddess 03 and I Am That Goddess.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mom.
And on Facebook, we're on Hope Pride. And we're on Stacy Love on Facebook.
Yes.
So
check us out.
Yep.
Hey, Arlene. Thanks for the hearts, guys.
Yep. It looks so good in that photo.
Y'all, I have a new phone, honey.
We looking.
This is new management, honey. Okay, you're the new phone. Yes, honey. We're talking about manifesting some lines here, honey. Okay.
I'll be getting loud on this song.
Okay, I know. Do we need to play the song, honey? Do you all need to know? We're going to talk about manifesting tonight. Yeah. And I mean, freestyle, anything you all want to talk about. I have a health book here. Yeah. You guys want to talk about dreams? I brought my dream book down. If you want to talk about health, I got a funny little book on checking your poo and your pee. If y'all want to get technical tonight with health, and also have a dream book. So we're just freestyling tonight, whatever it is you all want to discuss.
Yep.
But we are definitely, I have a new phone. I'm excited because I was due for an upgrade, but I didn't even know that's how much I really paid attention. And I got a new phone now, and I have a new phone number, new management. My release is my receive to a greater level. So I am grateful. Let's see. I am so grateful for people that can. Hey, QB.
What's up, G Blaze?
People that are able to recognize your worth. We can probably start with that, about knowing your worth and recognizing.
Knowing your worth and writing out what you want, sticking to it, manifesting it, bringing it to you. Because when we did it, if we can do it, you can do it.
Trust, okay? And it wasn't easy. Let me check in on that.
It takes dedication.
It takes dedication.
You gotta stay fast on your goals.
You have to have focus, okay? You got to know what it is you want.
Be focused on your goals. And they will come to you.
They will come and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm creating some bombness, okay? Uh-oh. Let me turn this off. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be able to watch the chat messages in Facebook and everywhere else. So
yeah.
Okay, let me go here. So anyway, let's talk about self-worth. What are you manifesting? Arlene said, what are you manifesting now?
Always manifesting is a everyday. It is something. It's a life. It's a lifestyle. You always need to have a goal, focus on it to manifest. So
yes,
everything. So manifesting is lifelong, constant.
It is. It's an ongoing journey. Okay, whether it's finances, I say right now in the area of relationship, I feel like I have manifested something really nice and beautiful. Still trying to keep some of it to myself, only make these folks know about it. But that manifesting love, manifesting growth, business growth,
business goals, family goals.
What you say, Ma? Let me go back up. What are y'all, man? Okay, y'all are sideways. I'm getting.
What's up, Reggie?
You're getting the cramp. Mom, turn your phone around then.
Oh, because I
had it sideways.
Oh, and I have mine sideways. So y'all okay? Y'all see us sideways?
Do y'all need it vertical or horizontal? Sorry, guys. So anyway, so yes. So if y'all had Mom said that's better. Oh, this for you, mother. Yeah. Okay.
Let me squeeze.
We got this back and forth, man.
Let me squeeze it to the scene.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, have mercy. So okay, so they say they like it vertical. Okay, guys. Well, Sister Love, I'm gonna have to take, since this is mine, I'm gonna have to, and you may have to just turn your Instagram over because it's not gonna get both of us.
Oh,
unless you like thanks.
Oh, would they like it like this?
Yeah, they like it vertically.
Well, try.
I try to push it back some to see if it can.
Try to get everybody in.
Let me see. We do this for you, Mother Dearest. Okay. I don't know. See how I can't go but so far because it's starting to fall off the table. Yeah. Okay. The other way I could see both of you. Somebody said, "Now which way y'all want it? Now you want it south." Now DC Lion said he wanted sideways. Look, guys, you guys may have to just turn your phone around. Mm-hmm. She said, "Thank you, baby." Now there she go with the sweetness. I'm at the leave her. I'm a sucker for compliments. Mm-hmm. Okay, for niceness. Okay. All right. So I'll say, okay, as far as manifesting what you want in the area of love, I'll say that I'll just tell what I did, the things that helped me manifest. Thanks for the hearts. Manifest a beautiful, beautiful soul. First, doing the work, doing the self-work. You have to know what it takes to heal yourself, depending upon what you've dealt with in a previous relationship. Mm-hmm. So I was in a toxic relationship that was sometimes not nice, abusive. We've talked about that in previous shows. So I believe that you have to meditate, you have to journal, you have to write down and dig and figure out why did you attract that situation to yourself. Yes, DC Line. Yes, check out the show. We did a show on domestic violence early on, and we shared our experiences. You can find that on our personal experiences. We shared that on YouTube. Yeah. Yes, Lily said not you. I know everybody's like, no, not you.
It happened.
Totally, it happened. Trust me, that's the way I feel. I'm like, what? Not me. Anybody but me. You know. Let him tell you he did nothing. So that's another story. We all have our stories. We're all telling our stories of, we believe what we believe, what happened, or Anyway, so I feel like you have to figure out why you attracted that situation to yourself, and what lesson did you learn from it? And I think my biggest lesson was learning to love myself more than I love somebody else. It was rough because I'm a Pisces, I'm a nurturer, I'm caring, I'm empathetic. I want to see, everybody succeed. But oh my God. DC Live said, where is he? I'll kill him. Join the list.
Right.
So oh, you're so nice. You're sweet. But don't you? We don't need anyone ended up in jail over nonsense. It's in the past.
Yeah.
But
it's life lesson.
Thank you. I appreciate the gesture. Totally appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for the hearts, guys. But I was like, I got to learn to love myself more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like I was always rooting, for others and not really, taking care of myself as best I could. I feel like once I started getting into holistic health and things, when my grandmother passed, that kind of gave me an escape. So that was a good thing. I was learning new stuff about health and spirituality, and we were we were both, me, you, and Kendra, on that journey together. Mm-hmm. So it was good. We had that sisterhood where we could kind of work through a lot of things. So I think that's the first step, is just looking at yourself, and then just journaling, your experiences, what you're going through. And then after that, then you start writing down what it is you want.
Yep.
How do you see your life? And you can say 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the road, you can figure out, okay, this is how I want my life to look. And you write it out as if it's already happening.
Yeah.
The way you see it in your mind, you write it out the exact same way.
And only write down what you want.
Don't write down what you don't want. Right. Mm-hmm.
Only put out what you want.
Right.
Because anything you say, the universe will bring to you.
Yeah.
Anything.
That's all they know. The universe only knows what you say. Yep. And they're like, oh, I hate, what's an example? I'm scared of bats. So you'll attract things that are, that are scary to you.
Yep. Or for instance, like, I was having, and this was in my subconscious mind. Mm-hmm. I was seeing stuff like ants in my house, and I didn't have any ants in my house at the time, but I was seeing. And then when I wake up, I would I had a dream that it was some ants in my house, and once I say it, I manifested it. Yeah. Next thing I know, there's ants in my house. I was like, you know what? Because you have to be careful of what you say, because you manifest everything, good and bad. So only say the good.
True. That's why they say you have to, if you think a negative thought, you want to hurry up and switch it to something positive. Because you don't, especially when that's not what you want to happen.
Yeah.
Hold on. Arlene says, Mom said, always love yourself first, then you can love others. Yep. Mm-hmm. I would say that a larger part of it is being your best self. Continue to work on your personal growth. Continue to learn how to be in a healthy relationship. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. And that takes time, and you have to be in the right mindset to know that you're not going to drag baggage, from your previous relationship into a new relationship. Right. So you have to be ready. You know what I'm saying? And
you got to work on yourself.
Yeah,
so it's a lot of self work that's involved,
and then you'll know what. Then you'll attract. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What you want.
Yep.
But if you're a bitter woman, you're mad at old men because of what one man did, then you may just attract the same type of guy again or woman again. Mm-hmm. And you'll be like, why am I doing? Why am I attracting it? And it'll happen.
Yep.
DC Line says self-defense or personal restoration. Yes. I'm going to a class next month to get qualified. That's probably not how you hold it, really, but that's why I'm getting qualified in the class. We speak things into the universe. Yes, we do.
We speak them into existence.
Yes, we speak them into existence. It's all about wordplay too.
It's real.
But you have to write it down. It's like if you want a red Honda Accord 4-door, alloy wheels. You have to write it down. Go to the Honda dealership. Stand by the Honda. Get in the Honda. Take a picture in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Visualize yourself in that car, driving down the road or driving to work and, things like that. Another thing you can do is, I like visualization too, because if you're going to sleep, you can visualize those things as you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's going to go into your subconscious mind also as you drift off.
Yep. It's what we see. And what we see, think, and say, we can manifest.
Yeah.
And so I did.
What did you do?
I did some I did some magic. So
everything is magic.
Look, yeah. So I did some extra help with my manifesting. Well, of course I write it down, but I have a mantra that I say what I want. I say my whatever. I'll say my future relationship and I'll say all of the qualities of that person. But I claim that this is my person. I say my best friend is blah 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 blah, and I have a list of all the qualities, and so every single time I saw 111, 222, 333, 444, I said that
9 months. Those numbers, every time I look, it's 911 or 1211 or yes.
I would say that mantra for the whole 60 seconds. I would say it over and over. I said that mantra every single time. Then I wrote the mantra down. Then I lit a candle, candle magic or candle energy. It's just energy. It's just using energy. So like say a full moon. One night I did a full moon. It was a full moon out there. I lit a black candle because it was full moon, or a white candle. I forget. I lit a candle. I got out the bed. So I got to take advantage of this energy.
Of the energy, yeah.
Because the energy of the full moon is so strong.
Very
so
powerful.
I lit a candle and I said my mantra. And then I listened to certain kind of music and
change the frequency of that music you're listening to. Also,
listen to certain music, and the words that the musicians were saying were what I wanted for myself. And I listened to that, and I would meditate on those words. I meditate and imagine these things happening to me.
Yeah,
I imagine that stuff. And so I did this for like 7 days. I bought these candles. I lit every day, and I dressed them with oils and with different, stuff. So, and it worked. It worked. I mean, literally down to every single thing that I was saying. It came to me. Every single thing. So it works. You just but I was dedicated. I did it every single day.
You have to be consistent with it. And it's you change your mindset and and my favorite mantra, which was mantra. I know I got accent, so mantra. Which was given to me by a spiritual elder, queen, and it is my release is my receive to a greater level. So I would I'm reading the comments saying watch. I would say that mantra all the time, and it really helped me with transitioning out of this, the toxic relationship. Because every time something would happen, I would get anxiety when it was time to move to the next level. And I just be like, deep breathe, my release is my receive to a greater level. And just release it and then just move forward. You know what I'm saying? And because change can be difficult, change can be scary, but sometimes it's so necessary. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to go to the next level.
Yep.
So let me see. Arlene says, I think for me, I had a bit of a learning curve because I never saw any healthy relationships with the women in my family. I had a lot of male friends who were like brothers. They helped me with men. Good. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Because if you don't see healthy relationship, you're like, well, what am I supposed to do in this relationship? You're stuck. If you only see, toxic relationships. I mean, my mom talked about my mom was in abusive relationships. So it's kind of like, and all the me and my sisters both have been. And, it's like sooner or later you have to break those curses. Yes, those generational curses, those cycles of negativity, and know that you deserve better and you can create better for your life.
Yeah, I was in that circle. I was repeating what happened to my mom too. But what I ended up doing was I figured, how did I want to be treated? So think about how you want to be treated. Write it down, or think about how do I want to be treated in a relationship? and only deal with people who treat you that way. I don't care what they look like. I don't care how fat, how tall, how skinny, what color they are. You deserve to be treated a certain way, period. Period. And that's one thing that I said to my best friend when she was going through stuff. I said, well, do you deserve to be treated that way? That's all I could offer. How do you want to be treated?
Right.
And you got to really think about that. How do you, and so like in my mantra, I have all of these different characteristics are really ways I want to be treated.
Yeah. That's what
and
it comes down to.
So if you don't treat me a certain way, I'm not going to give you any of my time. Because you don't deserve it.
Yeah, that person does not deserve it.
And you deserve to be treated the way you want to be treated, period. And so, and that's kind of how I got out of the cycle, was I started thinking about how do I want to be treated.
Right. That's true.
That's a good question to start from.
And that's where that music comes into play.
Yeah.
When you start listening to high vibrational music, which most of it is from the 70s, 80s, 90s. Because now the music, every now and then you get a good love song, but not like back in the day. Yeah. It's like old school music. They were in love. They go through their little stuff. They make up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you have to change the frequency. Like it's like a radio.
Yeah,
you got to change that frequency.
Change your vibration, your environment. Like Tony singing to me, whatever you want, girl, I can provide.
Yeah.
I was listening to that. Look at my candles. I was like, yes, yes. Yeah. This is what my man's going to say to me.
Yes.
And guess what? It happened. So.
Okay. And my favorite song, I was in there Thanksgiving, singing Love Under New Management at my mother's house over and over again, okay?
Yeah.
Because I was, subconsciously, I'm trying to manifest something totally different from what I had been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So
you just gotta talk, then romance yourself. Treat yourself well.
When you treat yourself good and people see how well you're treating yourself, then they're gonna know, I can't come half stepping, really. She treated herself so good, so I'm gonna have to treat her that way or even better, Arlene said, I manifested my husband with watching the TV show Say Yes to the Dress. Yes, girl. That's good, girl. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Did you get that?
Did you get the dress, honey? Right. It's all about the dress.
Them dresses ain't, them dress expensive as all. Them don't say down payment on the house.
Yes.
$20,000.
Oh my God, so expensive. I had an expensive wedding before. No, Mom, I don't think so. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. Put that on some property or something,
Right. I might do like Sinead. Just do it like my friend Sinead.
She saying that, so I was singing a little harder. I didn't know what I was doing. Well, I subconsciously knew what I was doing, but I was like, ain't somebody say love? Somebody say under? Somebody say management?
Yeah.
That was my song.
That song is in my playlist too.
Okay, you got to change that frequency.
Yeah.
Let me see. Patrina says, I'm trying to read that. That's good. She said, know your worth, change that vibe. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. You got to change it. If you want something different, change it. That means changing your frequency, changing your circle. Sometimes it's negative, men or women in your circle that, some women are men haters. Some women hate men. So they're not going to attract high quality men because you hate men. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't like them. You're always dogging a man out and this man putting them all in the same bucket. Right. So you're not going to accept high quality men. You're just going to accept the scraps, I guess.
That's what you use. Because you're manifesting.
That's the frequency you're on.
Yep. You're manifesting. It's going to come to you. So, but you have to manage. You have to just put out what you want, and then it'll come to you. And be, That's what we did. My husband, 11 loyal carriers with a confession, generous and giving. I'm gonna go home. I might break it down for y'all. Break down my mantra for y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna let you. You're free to borrow my mantra. Okay, my release is my receive to a greater level. And you can use that financially, but with relationships, with the job, with growing a business, whatever it is you need to even get your house together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being home over this break, I'm like, I don't need this stuff. Man, getting rid of stuff you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Baggage that's preventing you from obtaining new stuff.
Yeah, and moving forward.
Yeah. Energy gets stagnant.
Yeah.
You know? In your house. Too much stuff. You got too much stuff. You're not going to be able to manifest. It's clutter. You know what I'm saying? Energy can't get through. Energy like this. Cut corners. Energy don't know where to go.
Trying to make it.
Energy like this. Energy like it's too. I cannot. You know,
gotta clear that.
You gotta clear that out. You don't need that. You can't take that stuff with you.
Nope.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And you have to know whatever it is I get rid of, I can always get new and better. You know what I'm saying?
More's coming.
Yeah. You can't have a lack mindset.
Nope.
So, you know.
There's no limit. The universe is vast. We're literally universe. We're literally beings of the universe. And everything in the universe is here for us.
Yes.
Everything. Yes. So there's nothing too much you can ask for. What do you deserve?
Right.
Period.
What do you feel like you deserve?
There's nothing to
when you figure that out, then that's when you'll start attracting it.
Yep.
But you got to figure that out. What do I deserve? You know, how do I treat myself? Which in turn is how I want other people to treat me.
Yep. How do I deserve to be treated? Even like a job you want or something.
Yeah, same thing with the job. Yeah,
manifest a job or manifest somebody in your workplace, get on your nerves and get away. I know.
Yeah.
the last actual job I had, I worked for USDA, and my supervisor was So I had some Florida water, and I sprayed that Florida water on the in my cube and on the line, the entrance. He could not pass that line. He could not. He would
Florida
just
water, the truth, honey.
He would stay right there.
Splash.
Yep. He could not enter that threshold. He could not cross that threshold. He would just be like, yeah. So and I'd be like, oh yeah, right, yeah.
Like, you can't even come past the door, girl. Oh my God,
could not come across that threshold.
That's what they say. If you put, is it white salt or black salt in your house? I think if you sprinkle that outside your door, then that negative people that are negative, they won't be able to enter.
I got some black salt.
I think it's black salt.
I got some, and I'm like, what am I supposed to use this black salt for? Because it's been sitting there for a long time.
I know we always buy stuff and then don't even forget what we bought
tools, all type of energy tools, and
you ain't the only one
in my arsenal.
I be like, I remember buying this. What for? Why did I? But it comes around when it's supposed to. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I don't have no
resurface.
I don't have no negativity around me. I constantly keep that stuff away, but it's good to know I might still sprinkle some around them. As a matter of fact, I need to, I think, bury my the wax in the front yard or something like that. They tell you to do. But I remember already manifested this.
It's already here. It's the energy you put into it.
Yeah, it's already here. So
Arlene said, I think it really doesn't matter what type of salt you use. You can always program the salt. That's true.
You can program everything.
Put the salt in your hand and program it. I program this salt to repel any negative person from wanting to enter into my dwelling and sprinkle it out.
Yeah.
Ashe has been done, and keep it moving.
Keep it moving, because it's really us. We have the energy and the power to
take this out, tell it what to
do.
That's right.
It's us. It's in us. These are tools. They're just tools for our own outwardly use, but really, everything is here.
Right.
Everything.
Because the thing about it, when you're first, when you first you start studying spirituality, it's like sometimes you need something, tangible. Like if you're a Christian, you may want to have your Bible, you may want to have a cross. Catholics, they may want to have their rosary be something tangible that you can actually, feel. But once you get to the point where it's like you're manifesting. You mentally can just go there and say, then you won't need, you know what I'm saying? You don't need salt and candles and you know all that. You can just say, okay, mentally, let me go there. Let me go ahead and manifest and leave it and drop it.
Right.
And, you know. But
yeah, I think with me, I think lighting that fire, lighting that candle,
because the energy
and,
from the earth,
and it really, it intensified my energy.
Yeah.
So sometimes
they've been using candles for in the Bible too.
Yeah, they can intensify, and then certain colors are for certain things. So like a pink candle, red candle. For red is like passion and sex, pink and love. Pink is for love. Yeah. So I would like the
white can be for white can be for anything. You kind of program it. Anything.
Program some white candles. You can program any color candle for anything. Really, you can program any color. I want to use my black candle. I'm trying to wait for the new moon. I keep missing it because the black candle gets rid of by the time. Yeah, the black candle gets rid of negativity. Just so y'all know. So because some people some Christians get a little uncomfortable with the black candle.
Yeah, because the word black has been labeled as so bad to black people, but black doesn't even mean color when you start doing wordplay. So that's another show.
Yeah, it's just really because the new moon is supposed to get rid of negativity. Anyway, it's supposed to start fresh because the new moon is new, and it and it's black. The new moon is black. So light the black candle, and it gets rid of any negativity in your energy field in your world or whatever. So I thought I had to do that because there was some negativity because I was manifesting. I was attracting some interesting beings to me. So I was like,
we all had.
I had to go deep within.
It just look, y'all, and you have to laugh about the shit, because it shows you the frequency that you're on. Trust and believe. I was attracting some interesting characters. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck do I got going on? Okay.
So I had to go deep.
I had some work to do, honey.
You gotta take it deep. I had to go deep. But then I'm like, I gotta like this black candle. What do I gotta do? Because something is happening here.
Oh my God. Look, let me tell you, you'd be like, oh my God. And at one point, it was like a bunch of throwbacks was coming from out of
gosh, the throwbacks, they like to come through.
Oh yeah, be careful, be wary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
put your 2 and 4 eyes up, put your 2 and extra third eye on for them throwbacks that try to come.
Yep.
And I had some, it was crazy because, I had some coming from like 20 years ago. And I was like,
what the?
I'm like,
time to change the frequency.
I'm on some other old shit. I'm trying to relive 99 right now. And I'm like,
no.
And it's 20 years later. It ain't gonna work. Okay, that was a whole nother, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
But I'm on a different frequency right now. And I don't want to go back down that road. No, thank you.
We've come so far.
Goodbye. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you really gotta look. You gotta go deep within. You gotta go within because
you gotta go within, and you can't be mad. Don't be mad at the other person, y'all. I'm telling you, you attract. You gotta say, "Oh my God, what was I think?" You know what I'm saying? It shows you where you're at.
Where you're at.
No, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But once that frequency, changes, then you're like, oh, okay. This
and the funny thing is, the things I notice, the things that will irritate you about someone are the things within you that you need to work on.
Yeah, some stuff, some little traits. You'd be like, I do that too.
Yeah, I always if I was involved, and so the person's, of course, some of the characteristics were very upsetting for me. And I had to be like, oh, but I do that.
Yeah.
And the person was like, but you do it too. And I was like, you know what I do?
Damn, you're right. And that's when your little card get pulled. You like,
this is when I can't. But those are the things within you that you need to work on. Yeah. And one thing
because we all got, I'm going to cut you off. We all have positive and negative traits.
We have a dark side.
We're all good and bad. Yep. We all got a little bit of both. And we have to honor the good and the bad and all of it. We ain't all the way on one side. It's like, Everybody got some little, you know what I'm saying? Just like you used to see in them shows back in the day, the angel and the devil sitting on the shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like, which way do I this and that? You know, we all do little sneaky conniving stuff. Everybody does, because we're humans and flesh. Okay.
So you're gonna have light and dark.
Right.
We all have light and dark. So my dark side manifests in a person.
Ooh,
all of my dark traits was in there. Person.
Yes, honey.
And I was like,
really? You think you done elevated from this? Let me show you something.
You're right. So
let me show you something.
It's one of our kings, Raj. He said relationships are self-discovery. Self-discovery. So
yes.
When you attract someone, the things you don't like about that person, the things within yourself you need to work on.
Yes.
You need to
don't be offended.
And there are lessons that you brought here for yourself to
for
work
your growth.
On. We are we came here with
relationships are for growth. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. Being in a relationship, being a parent, that's one. And being in a relationship. It takes
God.
Oh Lord, I feel like, Lord, this assignment. You know. Good God. Sometimes you like
be a mama of a son and have something for yourself.
I know. that's like you get something when you not with them, and you get something, you just sit in the car eating your food because you sometimes you just don't want to share.
No.
I want to eat these fries by myself without somebody asking for some. I want to drink this drink,
right?
This strawberry lemonade from Winnie without somebody. Can I have a sip?
Yeah.
And all that. You just But yes, very, very, very challenging time.
Yes.
Being a parent and being in a relationship
and a mother.
Get yourself a thing called a relationship. It'll change your life.
Specifically being a mother with a son.
Oh my God!
See, I thought I was getting off easy.
But no, they said them daughters are worse though. They said the boys don't get worse until teenage age, but they said the girls start young, honey.
Well, I got it
with the sassiness. They young and sassy.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, I feel sorry for my son's father has a daughter, and she don't like one of his friends. She be letting them know.
Girls be controlling everything. Okay, everything.
Yeah, she let it be known clearly how she feels. No cuckold.
It be that night every night.
Yeah, they would definitely be a problem.
Yes. So be aware, okay? Be ready. You gotta look. What they say, put your armor on. And the armor in the Bible had a bunch of jewels, nice jewels and gems and crystals and stuff in it. But you gotta be ready to put on your armor. Know it's gonna be good times, it's gonna be bad times. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be all fairy tale Disney. It ain't gonna be that social media people try. And it's funny because during this quarantine, I have not seen a lot of couple pictures. I've seen a few, but it went down during the quarantine. People used to, the pictures, and y'all don't believe that everybody got stuff. If you're in a relationship, you're gonna go through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because relationships are for growth. Yeah, that's what they're there for. Yeah, ain't to be idle, ain't to be, you're gonna be tested, and you got to be up for the challenge.
Self-discovery. Because the stuff we got, look, we have dark sides. Sometimes facing yourself is the hardest thing.
You gotta look yourself. Woo, girl. You gotta bring out the little prop. You gotta look yourself in that mirror. Y'all looking. I want y'all to look at y'allself in that mirror. You gotta know every last one of you.
Yeah.
Look common sense. Yourself. You gotta look yourself in that mirror. You gotta say, girl. Whoo. And you gotta talk to yourself. This is what I do. I get in that mirror and talk. Be like, girl, you tripping. Stop it. And then, sometimes I'm holistic trap. So sometimes, I got to throw the cuss words out there. Yeah. Stop that shit.
You right. Okay. Yeah.
You tripping. Okay. Get it together.
Yep.
Kind of how on Insecure be the little,
like Issa Rae.
Issa Rae, they be talking. I was like, girl, I feel you. Because it be like, girl, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
How are you tripping off that? Shut up.
Yep.
Okay. You gotta do what you gotta look. Y'all better get it. Y'all better learn that mirror work. Okay. What's that? What's that little lady? What's my little lady name? She passed away. She talked about the self-love and the stuff. I got her book upstairs. Oh my gosh. Oh God, I can't even. It's called Hay House. That's the company she worked for. Hay House Publishing.
Oh, okay.
She did all the stuff. She did a book on talking about the spiritual reasons behind illnesses too.
Oh, okay.
Louise Hay. If y'all look her up, Louise Hay, and she did a book and she was talking about that mirror work. And oh my God, when she broke it down, and I love that book, and we can maybe do a show and talk about that. But when she did each story and she talked about the different body parts and organs and gave examples, stories of people who had like certain illnesses, and they talked about what was going on in the time when that illness started. It's so deep.
Right.
And it's like she has affirmations for different ailments in the body. If you're dealing with this, then say this affirmation. It's a good book. Well, on my Holistic Gals YouTube page, or I think maybe the Hope Prior page, I did a reading from one of them. And I had so many views from that. And I need to go back and just start reading it again. But it's so helpful. Yes, Arlene, Louise Hay. Oh my gosh. May she rest in paradise. But that book really changed my life and just gave me more insight and depth to, not just the physical or medical reasons why you're sick. Yes, we know, diet and exercise, but sometimes when those two things, you're doing those things and it doesn't change, then you got to kind of go a layer deeper. You may want to, figure out spiritually, all right, what's going on with me? Yeah. What else is it? I'm eating right, I'm exercising, but I'm still dealing with this. So, like I said, get yourself one of them things called a life, call some life experiences. Yeah. It'll change your life. You can heal your life. Yes. That's the name of the book. Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. Yes. That was one of my first spiritual books, and I still got it upstairs. I love that book. But yeah, it's good. It's really good. I was like, oh my gosh. So we gotta heal your body. Yeah, she got one called Heal Your Body too. She authored a lot of books. A lot of books. I enjoyed listening to her. She healed herself from breast cancer by doing affirmations and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we can heal ourselves. Heal ourselves.
Yep. We can definitely heal our lives.
Everything we need, we have it. It's already in us.
Yeah, we definitely have the tools
and the power.
We've got the power. Like Shira. Power of great style. Great something. I don't know what they used to say. Okay. So let me see. What else do you guys want to talk about? Has anybody been having any type of reoccurring dreams out there lately? I'm excited to dig into my dream book. I'm trying to think. Sometimes I can remember my dreams. Okay. We good? Okay, we good. Sometimes I can remember my dreams and sometimes I can't. I guess it just depends. Hey, Saber, how are you? Thank you for joining us tonight, Queen. Arlene, you're just a little, oh my God, you're just the queen of everything. You know everything. She said, by the honor of Grayskull. Yes, that's what they say. And I watched this show all the time and didn't know what they were saying. And she be holding her little sword. By the honor of Grayskull.
What show is that?
Shira. It was a cartoon from back in the day. Shira.
Oh, yeah. I was on this business meeting and they were saying your cartoons you watched when you were little, when they was going around the business, the entrepreneurs, and someone was like He-Man and She-Ra.
Yes, I love it. I had a He-Man doll, girl.
Yeah, we had.
I was a flame. I love my little He-Man doll. Let me know what your dream is, Arlene. Say we can do hers. Got my dream book, guys. Y'all want to do some dream interpretations tonight. Some people have different reoccurring dreams.
Yeah.
And I remember having this big book, and it was so thorough. And I lent it to someone, never received it back. That's why I'm a little leery to lend my books out.
Right. Yep.
You know, I'll be the old lady with a bunch of books because
you don't want to let them go. I don't blame you.
Especially you be thinking, I'd be like, oh my God, where's that book? And girl, it had everything. It had dreams. I mean, girl, it was thorough. And then I had another book that was kind of like, it had all the signs, all the traits, had celebrities that was those signs, all that same thing gone. So don't ask to borrow. The most I can do is show you and tell you where I got it from and send you a link to it. Let's see. Patrina says, Daddy visited me in my dreams last week and showed me that his truck was tall enough for me. So that's confirmation. I will find it. Anything else from that dream? Oh, yeah. That is confirmation. Yeah, because you look at, remember she's looking for a truck for her mobile physical therapy business. Let me see. So that may be dad. You dreamed of your dad, or maybe look up truck. Let's look up truck. He was definitely saying he gonna help you get that truck, girl. Okay, I don't see trunk. I don't see that. Let's look up vehicle. See if that's bought vegetables. Let's see that. Let's look up dad. Good old dad. Oh, that's a father. Let's look up father. That's family.
I saw it.
Did I find it?
Yeah. Is it? Oh, right here. That says father.
Okay, so to dream of your father. So it says, Father, if the relationship with father has been successful in waking life, the image of father in dreams will be a positive one. Father represents authority and the conventional forms of law and order. So in a woman's life, father is the pattern on whom she bases all later relationships. When she appreciates that she longer need use this pattern, or she no longer needs to use this pattern, she is often able to work out in dreams a more appropriate way to have a mature relationship. If the relationship with the father has been a difficult or negative one, there may be some resistance to resolving the various conflicts which will have arisen. Often this can be accomplished in dreams. So that means if you had a good relationship with your dad and while he was alive, then the dream is just basically confirmation. And it's just saying that you can break the pattern. Like if something is not going so right in your relationship, just know that you have the power to break that, to basically change whatever it is that's going on in your life. Let me see. Oh, Aline said, okay, I was in a car and chasing a person who I would have considered a bad boy. He and I were communicating telepathically. He asked me to do something to square a commitment to him. I ended up saying no because what he was requesting of me, I would only give to God. All of a sudden, when I know the passenger side door blew off of his truck. So what should we look up for that? What would you consider this person? Well, you said bad boy, so enemy, maybe. Do you think this person was an enemy or?
She was chasing him, and but then he wanted her to give her something that only she would give God.
Yeah. What would that be? He wanted her to give something.
It's like she's wanting.
Was he trying to manipulate you? Let me see. Will we look up?
She was chasing him. So
was she? Let me see. Yeah, he asked me to. Let me see. Let me go back. So she was chasing him. So
she was chasing the bad,
chasing the bad boy, bad guy. and then he wanted something from you
that she can only.
But you were going after him,
and then he wanted her to something give him
precious,
something she only wanted to give God. And then the passenger side of the door of the truck blew off. So it's because he's bad, I guess. You are.
Let me see. You were chasing him, though.
So I'm thinking maybe you subconsciously or deep down you want the quote unquote bad, but then you don't want to give yourself to the bad because you only want to give yourself to God. I don't know.
See, these are talking about being chased, but now it doesn't say chasing others. So that's being chased by him. To be chased by that's an animal. Spiritually, the image of being chased or pursued suggests either fear of one's actions or is a play on words, as in chased. I don't know. This guy, I'm thinking, I don't know why enemy comes to my hand. When you say bad boy, I'm just thinking like, most people don't want to be around bad boy. Let's see what.
It could be your higher self telling your enemy.
That could be.
Yeah.
I don't see it now. I see enclosed. I see engineering. I don't see.
All right, we may need to go a little deeper here. Let me see. She said in the dream she said he wasn't an enemy. He was trying to get me to make a commitment to him. However, that commitment is only something that I would promise the Creator.
Oh, let's look at commitment. Let's see what we got with that. CO computer.
So why don't you want the commitment? Maybe subconsciously you're not wanting a commitment because you feel like if you give yourself too much, you only want to give that to God. You don't want to give it to a man.
Right. I don't even see. Now I'm about to get triggered because if I had my old book, I'm sure it would have been in there. It ain't a commitment, ain't in here.
Yeah, so I mean that would be off the top of my head. You're running from commitment because you only want to give it to God. You don't want to give it to a man.
Yeah.
So that type of a commitment. So you have to really work out what type you're chasing the man, so you want a commitment.
Like, do you want to give him something because you're going after him?
Yeah. So you want a commitment, but something is holding you back, making you think you have to give. You can only give that part of yourself to God.
Right.
So one thing is like sometimes religion stands in our way for what it is that we really want.
Yeah.
Need. So.
That's a good explanation.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're chasing him.
Yeah, she wants,
but then you're like, it's like a girl playing hard to get.
Yeah,
you're chasing. You done ran this man down. Then he like, all right, give me a kiss. You're like, no, I can't. I don't do those things. And it's like, huh?
Yeah, but you came for me.
Yeah, you came for me. So what's up?
It's what you want. So that deep down, you want that. You want that type of commitment with someone or that person that was in your dream. So that person could just represent men or a man. So that's what's happening.
Some things, or a situation, or something that you want. So even if it's not the man, it could be an item. It could be
something that represents masculinity. You're chasing down. It could be a car. It could be a position, and then a truck. Something with a truck.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't worry about. Look, if you want it, go for it. Yeah. It's for you. Go get it, honey.
Yeah, go get it. It's yours. Manifest it.
Just live your life. Live it. Don't worry about. I respect people's religion or whatever, but at some point you gotta live here. That's what we're here for. That's what we're down is planning to do is experience. Is go through experiences. So experience life. That's
the good and the bad.
Yeah, that's one thing. I don't deny myself experiences.
Yeah.
You know, I want to experience these things. That's what life is about.
Yeah.
Just experience it. And
Yeah.
if you know, then you're
and you can always change your mind.
Yep.
That's the thing.
And if you're a Christian or whatever faith, there's forgiveness. So just experience it and then ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, there you go.
they like they all do. The typical Christians. They party on Saturday. Please forgive me on Sunday. And I apologize if I disrespect anyone's religion. But I respect.
You gotta look, whatever you follow, we respect everybody's religion here at the College Lounge 2020. Okay.
But we can see clearly now.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Go for it, girl. Go get it.
Go get it. Go get it.
Just ask for forgiveness later.
Okay. There you go. You know. You stupid girl. Oh God, I cannot. Let me see if I'm gonna just close my eyes and pick a place.
So, dude, look up cats.
Oh my God, look what I picked. Oh my God. See, God got jokes, y'all. Pick Bible. I picked Bible, y'all.
Yes, what it says. It says it.
It says Bible, guys.
It really do.
Oh my God. Okay. Stacy. Stacy.
Yeah, that's
better get struck down. Okay.
Because I attracted a pastor.
We did play, God. We did play, God.
Yeah.
Say, ask for forgiveness. Hail Mary. Full of grace. Bible. Okay. If we dream of a Bible or other religious book, it usually means that we are aware of traditional moral standards. We need a code of conduct which helps us to survive. That's true. We need to look very carefully at our religious beliefs, myths, and legends. The Bible in dreams usually indicates some kind of spiritual realization. So, for you all that are dreaming the Bibles, it's a message for you. It means you have to go deeper. You have to go deeper.
Spiritual realization.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need I'm sorry. If you have a Bible, everybody that owns a Bible should have a concordance also. Because you got to break down those words. And once you start breaking down even in real life, breaking down, you know what I'm saying, word play, disease, dis-ease, you start to be like, oh my gosh. And this is how the media, this is how we've been slaves were controlled with the Bible, with the word play. We've been controlled with it also. We were talking about social studies and history earlier today and just talking about how I was just like so ready for that social studies to be over with because it's just like they dragged out slavery the whole time. And I'm just like, we were more than slaves.
Yeah.
They says nothing about my indigenous people that were already here. Okay. My ancestors did not come from Africa. Okay. So it's so crazy. It's just like we've been just brainwashed with so much stuff, and it's so good to see people finally waking up. Even our Caucasian brothers and sisters are too, because I see them on the front line and telling people, and y'all need to watch. You know what I'm saying? The Instagram is going to go out, but I'll reload it again in a couple of seconds. 2, 1. Hold on, guys. Share IG.
Yeah, and YP at the end of one of his videos, he goes, I salute to the patriots, the white soldiers, the white citizens who are out, trying to help protect our rights or whatever. Oh, we're out. I'm out. Reconnecting live video.
Okay, hold on 1 second, guys.
Sure.
Oh, this new IGTV is different, guys. Man, my old phone was raggedy, y'all. My old phone wasn't doing none of that.
Well, mine just said the something.
Oh, it did. Did they do an update? They must have updated it. So you can change the thumbnail because it's what people going to see. This is nice, guys. This is what new. Get yourself some new manners, man. It'll change your life. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right,
connecting
I don't
again
like
with
none
them.
of these thumbnails.
Or I just picked one where I was kind of smiling, but I'm like, okay. But yeah. But you gotta with anything, guys. You want to just do your research, do your due diligence. Welcome back, Arlene.
Trying to get the one me laughing. Can't catch it. Oh, my death stare.
I know, all the way through. Oh my gosh. Hey, camera guy. That was funny though, but it's so funny that joint doing Bible. But okay, right now we were just talking about dreams. Today is Freestyle Friday at the Goddess Lounge, and we talked about manifesting the love you want in your life, just manifesting different things. Now we're just doing some dream interpretations. Hey, Arlene, I have some ideas about the Bible that would definitely be considered controversial, especially in the New Testament. Really? Would you like to come on and share some of your views, Arlene? Maybe let us do it tonight. Let us know. We welcome everybody's opinion here. Everything is for growth. We just need to know that we can learn something from everyone.
Yep.
From good experiences and so-called bad experiences, we're always learning. Okay, I'll give you a moment. Yeah. But that'll be fun. Or if you want to do, it's 10:40 now, Arlene, unless you want to do another show, unless you want to come on next Friday and come on next Friday and be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. We're working on our summer lineup. That would be cool. Get you to come on. Because we know you're a goddess with a wealth of knowledge. And you're going to need more than a little 20-minute window. Okay. What do you all have planned for the weekend? Anybody have any plans? I know here in Maryland, things are opening back up in 10 days. Well, a little bit less than 10 days now.
I keep thinking every Friday. It's the Friday they're going to finally do it.
I know. So when was he on? Was it Tuesday? When was he
I
on the radio? Was it Wednesday?
I thought it was today. It was supposed
when
to.
When he did his governor thing. I thought it said in 10 days. I think it's in 10 days, they said.
I thought we going in phase 2 on Friday today.
Girl, I don't know. I had to go back
because I just read it. I pulled it up. It said Friday, PG County in phase 2.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, Arlene said I'm willing to be on the show now. Just share my controversial idea and then come back next Friday. Woo woo! Awesome. Let me see. Go live with Healing Perda. Let's see if it works today. I hope so. The last time it was not working.
Oh, Arlene.
Hey, lady.
Hey,
Arlene.
Hi, Arlene.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long.
I know it's been too long, Goddess. How are you?
The power of elegance.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So here's my controversial idea.
Okay. Make sure this volume is up.
So one of the things that you always have to be mindful of is that when you are in a place of worshiping any type of deity, God, goddess, be mindful of the state that God or goddess is in when you are worshiping. So one of the things that I really love the Christ story, but the one part that's sort of incongruent with the rest of that story is him being crucified up on the cross.
Right.
So what is that God doing right at that moment, right there?
Right.
He is up on the cross and he is suffering.
Suffering. That's the first word that's what I was thinking. Yes.
So you are in fact worshiping a deity that is suffering. And if you're worshiping a deity that is suffering, then you yourself are going to be in a state of suffering.
Wow, that's powerful.
Because Christians are long suffering.
Yeah,
and they literally,
especially for those people who are staunch Christians, if you want to worship any aspect of Jesus the Christ, then worship an aspect of him that is not suffering.
Right.
You could worship the aspect of him that is, bringing people from the dead, walking on water. You can worship any aspect. You could even worship the aspect of the resurrection, because that is representative of everlasting life and eternal life, immortal.
Right.
But him being up on the cross, you could take all of those particular images down.
Yes.
So
and they definitely worship that portion.
I know,
of it.
and people, you think about
that's the main part that they love to always talk about.
Yeah.
Is he died on that cross?
He and drinking the blood.
Yeah.
Remember when we started
blood.
going to our spiritual? We were like, why would you be drinking blood? It's like, I don't
eating
care.
the
That's not
flesh
the semblance
and drinking the blood.
Resemblance of, and then eating the bread to resemble the body.
flesh.
And it's like, ain't that cannibalism type stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. And you think about people wear the cross with him on it, on the cross, on the around their neck. And so it's like you're embodying suffering.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's my controversial idea. What I will share is that my thought is that the Bible contains many gods, and they put it together to represent one God, but in actuality, you have to be kind of mindful of the actions of that particular God and what he does. Is he cruel? In that particular instance, is he cruel? In that particular instance, is he more benevolent? The thing is because of the sort of schizophrenic nature, especially in the Old Testament, because of the schizophrenic nature of the God that is being talked about, I'm of the opinion that the Bible actually contains many gods and some that are not benevolent to human beings. And that is my idea about the Bible. So
Okay.
wanted me to share. So
we really did, because that makes so much sense.
It does.
Because the Bible contains a lot of information from other books. From different, they've taken information from the Book of the Dead, from the Dead Sea Scrolls.
They left books out.
From the Book of Enoch. That's some of the things that we were getting into right before we walked away from Christianity, with all the different books that were used to put it together.
Wow,
that makes perfect.
That makes so much sense. It does, because it's like you're like, who are you? You're right. It's like, who are you worshiping? So it's like you wouldn't want to worship the Jesus that was, the Christ that was on the cross at that time, because pain is just pain and suffering. And you hear a lot of Christians talk about long suffering, and it's like, who in the world wants to be long
that's
suffering?
not the life we came down here to experience.
But see, I guess what they believe that this is, temporary, and heaven is a better place than where they believed, or they say the rivers will wine. And I'm like, well, why would rivers need to be wine in heaven when you can have wine here? It's like certain stuff you have to question it.
I like how Arlene said the schizophrenic nature of that God.
He was striking folks dead. He wasn't playing. He was like
Solomon and Gomorrah.
Yeah, it's like, you turn around. You're gonna get turned us off.
Look, the flood totally just washed everybody out. Telling Abraham to kill his son. Some wild stuff.
Oh my God. It's wild, because you know what? It's crazy, because a girl I went to high school with, she had posted on her page. She was like, so where is this God y'all been praying to all this time? Why doesn't he help the people being abused by police brutality and all this and that. And people just started, whether, the traditional, where the God, I serve a mighty God and my Lord and Savior. She was like, miss me with that. She was like, I've studied the Bible. And she was like, I don't understand. When does this, she's like, I'm asking the question, when does this God show up? When all of this, if he, bad stuff is happening, why isn't he in the midst? Why isn't he showing up? And nobody could really, they couldn't really tell it. All they could say is, my God been good to me. He's my Lord. And it was like, I was like, dang, she really like going like, what? Somebody said, she was like, I'm open for dialogue, kind of, So it was, it's always going to be a debate when it comes to religion, but
it was, I was watching this video and it's these conscious Hotep guys bickering over, right? But the one guy, what he said, Bro Sanchez, he was talking about religion, and he was talking about, he said they gave you that. He said, but really, he said prior to that, and even prior to the ancient, Egyptian teaching, because he said even Egyptian teaching starts to introduce type of religious type practices. He said prior to that in Kush, they were teaching that it is you. It is all in you. You are everything. You have all the power. Everything resides within you. You are the God. Then they took the power from you and gave it to some outside entities outside of yourself. But he's like, there's nothing outside of yourself. Everything is in you. So, and that's even like Brother Panic, we're talking about all the deities. You say, think about the deities from the Yoruba, and he'll say they're just aspects of yourself. They're just part of you.
Like we were saying before, the good, the bad, negative, positive, the devil on the shoulder, the angel on the other shoulder.
And that's all you.
We all have different aspects of us. Yeah. We're not just one way, I say all the time,
Yeah, and that's my controversial
we
thing.
got a little conniving, ways in this flesh,
Yeah.
Every last one of us. But,
And that's my controversial thing about religion or spirituality, is that it's us. We are the gods and goddesses of our worlds and of everything. We have created everything that we see as a collective consciousness. The beings on this planet, we've created it. It's like I think it's like a collective. It's no outside entity that created. I think all of us, because we all are beings that chose to come to this planet to experience life. And I think that we all have collectively controlled it and created it. And individually, as the character in the Bible says, ye are gods.
Yeah, ye are little gods.
And you will do things bigger than what I've done. Me.
And that used to be, I used to debate people with that, especially people that were in the Jehovah's Witness religion, because they didn't believe that people could heal. And I'm like, but the Bible clearly states, it says that you would do, works, you would heal more people than me, you would do greater works than me. But it's like, I feel like people still don't believe that. They don't believe that we have the power. We can, we can be source and say, okay, here's healing. I remember doing some healing on myself some years ago. I was having this hip pain, and I had this selenite crystal, and I put the selenite crystal on my hip. And I was laying there, I was visualizing like a bright light and coming down and radiating on that area. And I was just thinking like positive thoughts and healing, and I'm going to be able to move my leg every which way, and and the pain went away. And I was a little shocked at myself. And I'm moving my leg all around. I was like, okay, I don't feel it. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if we focus, it's a lot that we can do.
It is.
I feel like
it's a whole lot. We are in control of a lot. Even Bobby Hemmett was saying, and he did a story about collectively, like these people in Atlanta, when the electric was turned off or something in the winter, and they were all like, I just hope it stays warm. I just hope it stays warm. And like the whole town, they kept saying, I hope it stays warm. And guess what? It didn't. It stayed warm. He was like, they controlled the weather because they all consciously wanted that. They all did. They didn't want it to get cold because the power company was messing up on the electric. And so
weather is like one of the easiest things to have an influence on. For real.
Yeah.
Like, you just, okay, so I recall like when I was younger, living in South Carolina, it hardly ever snowed when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But I made a prediction of snow. It took, I'd say, about 3 to 4 days, but that snow actually did manifest.
Wow.
Same thing with getting rid of rain, especially if there was like a hurricane. And I recall that there were a group of us. I think it was, what was the storm before Katrina, the big mega storm before Katrina? There was another storm before Katrina, because I think around in the Gulf they had a storm, and I recall there was a group of us that focused in on having one of the hurricanes be diverted, and it did something where it looked like it made a right angle and went back out into the ocean.
I feel like it's a collective conscience. I feel like just like with this pandemic, I don't feel like nobody manifested, the COVID-19, but I feel like people were just tired and people just needed a break. Because like I said, everybody I know constantly running, work, drop off, activities, birthday party, running businesses. I feel like everywhere, everybody was just moving so fast. And I think collectively, subconsciously, everybody just kind of wanted things to slow down, just needed a break. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like, who would have known this would have happened, at this time. But I feel like a lot of, good stuff has come from people being quarantined. So many businesses have been started, and, people have been able to spend more time with their family, which is always great. People starting, hey, Demetrios, people starting their own farms. Growing their own fruits and vegetables. Yeah. So the earth is healing. That's a beautiful thing, but that's not being on the road as much. So, and I think collectively, people are tired of the negative things that's going on also on earth with, us beautiful melanated people. And I think, hey, Mikey, I think it was just time. People were sick and tired, and you hate that it had to happen this way, but it just had to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that change could come.
So I got a request to say that your mantra. What was your mantra?
Oh, okay. My release is my receive to a greater level. Write it down.
My release is my receive to a greater level.
Yes. That's it. Let's see. Katrina said, I think people are more aware as they no longer have him on the cross or newer jewelry. Yeah, because you don't want to be worshiping a deity that's, that's suffering. If you're gonna, worship, if you're gonna worship or honor Christ, and honor the good time, the healing part of it, know. Janelle said, I think the Bible is a great source or reference for faith, but not for people to suffer. I don't believe in suffering. Me neither. It's work, ladies. Yes, it is. Heal that Rona hope. Heal the whole Rona, LOL. Hey, Chin. Andre Chin in the building.
All right, Chin.
Hey, Chin. Yes, we are going to heal this Rona, okay? We don't want this Rona to come back, okay?
Oh gosh, my mom was like, "Cause it's gonna come back."
Oh my God, right? And if people,
and the more you keep saying it, yes, it is.
Yeah, because I look at the comment, I was like, man, people, I'm not sending my child back in the building. I was like, man, if people don't shift, and we gonna be home.
Yeah. People hold on. They do not want to let go of it.
I know. People, it's too soon to open up.
Yeah.
It's too soon. I was like, my God.
Because they, like you said, they enjoy being home.
People just people not thinking about the people that have lost, the millions of people that have lost their jobs. And it's like, you have to think some people need to get back working, because with the not working becomes crime, and we've
Yes.
discussed this on other shows too. And the
Yeah.
guns are sold out, and I'm not gonna keep saying, so we don't want, know.
Yeah.
I mean, in DC, it's been I don't know if it's war going on or what, but it's been a lot of shootings in DC the past week. And it's like, we talk about police on black crime, but we got to talk about this black on black crime that's happening too. Sitting here killing each other over who knows. It was a girl that was, I don't know if she was shot this many times, but they found like 47 bullet casings. She was shot in, I think it was Southeast DC. And I'm like, what in the world? What is that about?
I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So.
Yeah, the people definitely don't want to let go of that Rona.
Yeah.
They just want to hold on to it, to keep their mask on and keep their gloves on.
And they look at you crazy.
Yeah. Look, I'm looking at them like they crazy. Because look, you go.
I'm like, it's hot. I can't listen. I only wear it because I got to wear it to go in the store and get what I need.
I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Go to another state that's a little bit south of here.
I'm telling you, in the North Carolina, nobody's down there is wearing masks.
Even parts of Virginia, in Central and
Central
Virginia,
they say
they're not
Virginia
doing it either.
It's different when you leave the area. You're like, they ain't doing it. Like every few people down North Carolina, but not doing it. Everybody.
And it's not mandatory. It's voluntary. It's like they've been doing that since May. So like, what are y'all? It's too.
Okay.
That's the stress I'm under. Like, I don't want to wear this mask to go to the store. I don't want to wear it. I know I've been saying that from the beginning.
I know. We said we weren't going to talk about this.
I know we did.
Oh, God. Sick of it. No more Rona talk, guys.
Yeah. I'm so ready for it to be. Oh, God. I'm just so.
Okay.
I'll see you
next week.
Yes.
Thanks for your contribution, and we can't wait to have you
to
on
come
next
on.
week. Oh my God!
And we can freestyle again. We'll have questions for you.
We love you too.
All right. Bye, goddess. Love you. Okay.
Cool. Let me see. Irvin McIntyre said. Oh God. The Bible is another book of life in Miami in the house. What? What is life in Miami? Is that a show or something? I don't know. What are you talking about, Irvin McIntyre from Facebook? Don't know what you're talking about. Enlighten the goddesses.
Yes, please.
But it's so crazy though. But yeah, but it's like, it is what it is. We all, we honor who we honor. Some of us honor, our ancestors that have passed on, and you think about, the state they were in, and you have to think, you're like, will my grandmother want the best for me? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to put her picture up here. I'm going to have her watch here. I mean, if I get some flowers, I put a flower up there on her altar. You know what I'm saying? Just in remembrance of her. And if you all think about back in the day, this is what people did. Yeah. They had altar. They would have the picture, and the altar may have a candle or flower or something that the person.
And sometimes they would even make a plate for the person who passed on, like at family gatherings.
Yeah, right.
My dad's family or my stepdad's family, they do that every family reunion. They make a plate for those who passed on.
Oh wow! See,
because you have to honor your ancestors
because they know they know your struggle like no one else,
and
they're from this era.
They're literally there. So like
it's not in the physical body.
I sit and have coffee in the morning with my two matriarchs, my great grandma and my grandma, and I sit with them. I light a candle and I make them a cup of coffee because they both like coffee.
They like coffee.
And I'll sit with them with a candle and coffee and just sit in silence. And then I get, sometimes they say stuff. Sometimes we just chilling silent. Yeah. It seems silent. Listen, they tell me things.
Crazy, sister. They're going to think you're
never mind. Let me not share that.
Some people ain't ready for it.
Yeah, I see. So,
even though this is old news, we talking about all this on the goddess.
Yeah, the goddess suite.
Years ago.
The ancestor.
We're evolved.
Well, speaking of ancestors, my ancestors always come to me in dreams. And I had a dream. That I was at an event. And this girl was at the event. And she had the coronavirus. And she go, And she goes, yeah, I got the coronavirus. Like it was nothing, right? And then I was real mad. Like I wanted to fight her. I was mad. And then my ancestor came through and said, just eat an orange every day. And then I was under the dream.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, look, there's no need for you to have fear.
Yeah, nope.
Okay. Everything you need to heal. I mean, and that's in the Bible. You want to get biblical, everything you need to heal was placed on earth for us, and you have to look at people, you have to look at nature too.
Yeah.
Because, you got people, oh, it's airborne and and the COVID is airborne and stuff. Well, if it was airborne, then these birds would definitely be, dropping dead. Lizards, frogs. I mean,
Animals,
they would be feeling it. So you have to look at nature also. Yes, science, plays their part. We need science. Everybody plays their part, but you have to look at nature for what's going on in the world also.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
But
I think we should wrap it up for the night.
We're gonna wrap it on up. It's 11 o'clock. We're at the top of the hour. We appreciate you guys joining us tonight. We'll be back next Friday with our guest Arlene.
Arlene. Arlene
from Healing Paradigms.
Yep. She is a wealth of information and knowledge. Arlene gave me a spiritual bath recipe, and I still use it to this day. And this was years ago.
Yeah. I remember I had a Reiki healing from her.
Oh, yeah, she does Reiki too.
Woo, that was an experience, honey.
Oh, I know it was.
It was an experience. I'm telling you.
I want to get Reiki from her.
She was good. She was really good.
Yeah, so we'll see y'all next week.
Y'all have a beautiful weekend. Get outside. Get some fresh air.
Yes.
Okay. Love on your family. Listen to high vibrational music. If you were with us at the top of the hour, we were talking about manifesting love and the things you want in life. And just vibrate high and remember the mantra, my release is my receive to a greater level.
There you go. I'm at the type of throw that up there.
Boop, 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 boop. All right, guys. Love y'all. See y'all next week. See y'all on the gram, Facebook, YouTube. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Facebook. Bye, Instagram. Let's see. I'm back in. Oh, we forgot to breathe. Oh, sorry.
Is that what
we forgot, said? Andre.
Oh, they look forward to our breathing.
Oh, tell them we forgot. Oh, we forgot. Okay. What time your ride comes to?
11:45.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
What did we talk about manifesting your?
Let's see. Janelle. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, I love your channel. Everything.
Oh,
I think I started tuning in maybe a couple of weeks ago. Because I don't really be on Facebook like that. But I started tuning in maybe a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if it was on IG or that when you had that guy on there.
Was it on Dwayne Mooney?
He's really into like his stuff. Into it.
Yes.
I think he talked about healing
too. I think he talked about healing with touch. I can't remember. But anyway, so this topic was everything for me because I don't know if you know, I live in Los Angeles now. I don't live in New York no more. I had to get out.
Really? Oh, okay. When did you move?
I had to get out to heal. I couldn't. New York was. I was suffer. I hate to use the word suffer. But New York was killing me.
Yeah.
It was mentally, emotionally, physically, killing me. So I had to move to Los Angeles in order to heal.
Okay.
So, you know, I have a background that's of West Indian, so I know about like baths. My mother had taught me how to do a bath and, you know, spiritual baths and stuff like that. And she had stopped burning candles for a while. I don't know if something had happened when she was like, oh, she didn't believe in burning candles or whatever. So when I had got here to Los Angeles, I had really got into, I don't want to say burning candles, but you know who I got really close to as far as the deity goes? Oshun.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I had a spiritual bath done on me with everything of Oshun, but I didn't know it was Oshun. But I had learned about Oshun when I was younger, growing up in dancing school, and we did a piece based on Oshun and Shango. Like I think we did the piece so many times, like probably in high school. My old dance teacher, may he rest in peace, he basically told us the whole story about Oshun and Shango and Yemaya and all of that or whatever. But it didn't click until freaking 41 years old. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes. It's like that. It
Right.
wasn't
And
time.
it wasn't
time.
I am freaking Oshun. I'm in freaking Oshun. But the thing is that I stopped tapping into Oshun only because I'm still a person that reference to the Bible. I believe in everything. I believe in affirmations. I believe in, you know, magic. I believe in manifestation. I believe in vision boards. I believe in everything.
Yeah.
But I'm going to this church. The way that the person teaches, because I'm not going to say pastor or whatever, because I don't really like to give another person something that's authority of my spiritual stuff or what I'm going through.
Right.
But his teachings are amazing. So he doesn't use the Bible in no way of suffering. He does not at all. He's helping us teach. He's helping me teach myself to deal with the things that are inside of me, to ask me, what is this inside of me, God? Like the envy, the jealousy, the anger, and to cast those things out.
Right. That's good.
Right. So, but before I started going, I was more like, you know, doing like honoring Oshun and taking my spiritual baths and making a whole thing for her, like you're giving or whatever. But I'm like, this is a lot of work. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to tap into it too much because I don't know it a lot. So I was like, Janelle, let me be mindful. But I think with my pastor he's experienced stuff with altars. He's experienced stuff with altars, and probably people have done things or whatever using the altar or whatever. But I still have my altar. I have my altar. My altar. I actually have to move my altar because I have my altar by my bed.
Yeah, nothing to have it in your room.
Yeah.
Right. But so I gotta figure out where I need to put this altar at because I'm in a studio.
Okay.
So I still have my altar, but I noticed that because I put my bed by my altar that I can't sleep.
Oh yeah. Too much activity.
Too much energy.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I can't get like a peaceful like sleep. But if I put my bed back, I don't want to put my bed back the other way because it's just the way that I have it sets up. It's like I have more space. I gotta figure out where I'm putting this altar at. Anyway, so you know, on my altar, so my altar or whatever. So I'm kind of like battling because whatever is with the church that I'm going to is working. And I usually